Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, welcome you back to Saints Row. In the last episode, we are just about done with the rollers. All we need to do now is take on Price. Because he is not very happy, especially considering that I am in his car right now. And he didn't lend it to me. So, we're gonna settle this. I ran over quite a few people as well. Paying the price. Of course it starts me outside. Where's my car?
God damn it! Do I know you?
Chase down Price and kill him. Oh, I hope that 2 minutes is just for me to get in range of him, not for the entirety of the mission. They did that on purpose, like getting rid of the car that you bring just so you wouldn't be too fast. That's a load of BS. That's gotta be to catch up with him. If I only had 2 minutes to kill him, then that would, not be good. Gotta be getting close, right? There he is. Wait. Oh, man.
I'm gonna ram your ass off the road.
Sounds like... Oh! I see what I have to do. Come on. There we go.
You don't got a fucking chance.
Don't know why you brought along those cars. Because they're just going to... Oh, boy.
They're not gonna be able to recognize your body.
You're really not doing anything to me.
I'm gonna break you in half.
Like a Kit Kat bar? Oh, I remember why I hated this one. Yeah. This was... Oh, man. This is a nightmare. I remember this now. I hated this mission. No! God damn! Dan! Get us back to where we were. Okay. We're back. And we got him. Loose ends.
That was a hell of an explosion. You okay, player?
I got ran over by a motherfucking truck. What do you think?
Oh, quit being a bitch. We didn't fuck the rollers hard. They ain't got nothing left. There are a few loose ends, though. Like, who the fuck those buyers are Sharp was talking about? I got a feeling some shit going on we don't know about. I'll catch you later at the church.
So I unlocked a new crib. The Price Mansion is a crib. We got Julius's car, nice. Got the West Side Rollers car, but I'm happy with the Atrazione, and we're jumping into it immediately. 3rd Street Saints, Battlefield Promotion. Oh, I hope this isn't copyrighted.
We did it, player. 3rd Street owns this town. Now, that's not to say shit didn't cost. And I ain't talking about what happened to Johnny's leg or losing limb. Those two were soldiers. They knew the risk. Hell, Johnny gets off on it. We crushed a lot of families, player. And someday they're gonna holler at us. But believe me when I tell you, we did the right thing. With the rollers wiped out, Benjamin gone, and the Colombians in our pocket, there ain't gonna be a need for a gang war ever again. And in the end, that's gonna save a lot more lives than we took. So relax, player. You earned yourself a break. You've impressed the hell out of me, son. And I told the crew, you're gonna be my right hand. Hold up. Some Barry just turned on his flashes. Yeah, player. I think I'm gonna have to call you back. This may take a while.
Just say the word.
I mean, I've said plenty of words, but... Hold on, that's not the end, though, is it? No. That's not the end of the game. We're not watching the credits yet. We'll watch the credits when it's all said and done. Oh, I'm so glad I learned how to steer properly in this game. Because this is so much nicer. Troy didn't seem happy in that epilogue, though. Did you notice?
This is Chief Monroe. If you want Julius back, listen to what I've got to say. Now, that stunt you pulled downtown with a rocket launcher cost my associates and I quite a bit of money. Now, I may not be an honest man, but I'm a fair one. So rather than turn Saints Row into a parking lot, I'm gonna let you work off what you owe me. There's a mayoral campaign going on, and I want one of the candidates taken off the ballot. Marshal Winslow is in his campaign bus right now, and he has an appointment with the Northbound. Park that bus on the train tracks tonight, or you'll find Julius's body floating in the river tomorrow. Don't disappoint me. Julius is counting on you.
Hijack Marshal Winslow's campaign bus, so now our gang is working in politics. That's completely ridiculous. What kind of, when would there ever be a time when the 3rd Street Saints would ever get into politics? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It would never happen. Never happen. There he is.
Who the hell are you?
No, excuse me. Excuse me. The bus lost its decal. I got the driver. Okay. Park the bus on the train tracks.
Too late to walk away from this.
If I wasn't a mute, I would tell you the situation with Julius and like all that's happening there, but you know, I can't because I'm mute. Except when it's really funny, so I can't give you any exposition. I'm sorry. Marshal Winslow seems like a man of the people. Why do I have to kill the man? Well, I don't have a lot of time with this mission either. I have a minute to get over there. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Encanto. Come on, we got a minute. We got a whole minute. No nitrous on this, unfortunately. Not bad drifting, though. Deja vu! I have been in this bus before! And train
Why you doing
tracks.
this? I'm from Saints Row myself.
Get out of the bus before the train arrives. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Woo! This mayoral candidate was part of Saints Row as well, huh?
Pretty soon there's not gonna be a city left.
And the police just kind of turned a blind eye to me taking their car. All right. I did what you wanted. Where's Jules? I kind of wonder if anybody playing this game was like, okay, I took down all 3 gangs, that's the end, and then just didn't do any of the other Saints, 3rd Street Saints missions. Because that'd be funny. They'd just be sitting there like, yeah, driving around town doing these activities. What's this mission here? I don't know, I'll never get around to it. Yeah, we own this city.
Hey, this ain't no demo derby. I used to sing this stuff.
Yep.
You lost your goddamn mind. Damn it.
Let's keep it moving. Because there's more for us to do here. Alright. Gotta get back there. A little community service.
Did you handle it? Where the fuck is Julius?
Have you heard back from Monroe?
Nice work. But I don't think I can let Julius go until you do a little more community service. We'll be in touch.
Looks like we wait.
Why? So we can let this jagoff jerk us around? Fuck that!
And what would you rather do?
You know exactly what I'd like to do.
Johnny, we're not blowing up City Hall.
Hey, I'm just saying, it would solve a lot of problems.
What if they're keeping Julius there?
Alright, but there's gotta be a better plan than let's be Monroe's bitches.
You're right, there is. Marshal Winslow was a major public figure, and you can bet your ass that people would ask questions if the chief of police wasn't at his funeral. I say we hit Monroe during the funeral procession. That should show whoever he's working with that we're not fucking around.
You're saying we should assassinate the chief of police while he's at the funeral of the guy we just smashed?
Yeah,
Don't tease me, Dex.
let's fucking do it. Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
Sorry about the cut there. I was, had a little bit of, something in my throat. Okay, let's take a police car. They won't expect us going in a police car. Let's go, Dex.
We only get one chance at this, so we can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
You almost hit me, you bastard.
Oh man, I almost hit you? Well, it's too bad I didn't. That's something I like about this game over like more modern, like open world games like that. When someone's getting into a car, they don't have to fully be in the car in order to get in. Or in order for you to start moving. They just have to start the animation, you're good. In a lot of newer ones, like, oh, you're not in, and the car started moving? Well, you're screwed. Anyway, let's continue on. I could try calling the Licka chick again. No. I don't gotta worry about that. Get out of my way, official police business! I am car number 64, the Nintendo 64. Ah! I like how he says we only get one shot at this, but like, in all honesty, like, if I fail it, we just start back at the beginning. I like the mission name Hail to the Chief too. It makes it seem like that the leader of the 3rd Street Saints is going to be president, but I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Completely, unequivocally ridiculous. Hello.
This. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe.
Okay.
He'll be the one in the cop car.
Okay, I'll take out Monroe. Ooh. It's a very nice mall.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. All right, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car he's in.
We're taking you down.
Whoa! There is so much going on here.
Monroe's gotta be in one of them.
Fortunately, they're not moving, so that makes this part very easy.
It's like something you always
Man, this is like a video game, but real. I'm just gonna go down there, because that makes it a lot easier.
Let's get to forgive and forget before the cops get us.
Oh boy. Oh no. Get in! For the love of God, Dex, get in! Dex, get up and get in. Okay, he's up and in. Whew. We got a sweet vehicle.
Got him on your side.
I'm taking fire!
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh God, only the red light's on. That only means that means we're just the pole because the blue is the ice. Why did that woman? Oh my God. Stop.
You think I'm not wearing a vest?
Get out. Oh my God, get out. Dex is in. Okay, let's go.
You think a bullet is gonna stop the FBI?
You're giving me no options.
Where am I even going? Forgive and forget. Right.
I'm taking fire!
Oh God. I will jump from police car to police car until we have won. Don't think I won't. It's happening again. Oh, you might want to get up. Dex, this way. Ah! No!
Forgiveness ain't cheap, buddy.
They'll be
Forgiveness ain't
scooping
cheap,
Monroe
buddy.
up for weeks.
Okay. We got him. Monroe is gone. Now we gotta do is get Jules back. Oh, for God's sake!
Hello there, young man. This is Alderman Hughes. That was quite a message you sent at Winslow's funeral. And trust me, I heard it loud and clear. Now, I'd like to set one thing straight. It was Monroe's plan to strong-arm the Saints. Personally, I've always thought you and I could have a much healthier relationship. Now, we've had a rocky start, yes, but why don't we fix that? Come over to my fundraiser tonight. Julius will be there, and between the three of us, I'm sure we can work something out.
I don't know. You sound a lot like Lex Luthor. At least from the 1990s, the 1990 Superman cartoon. Specifically from the 1990 Superman cartoon, and Justice League Unlimited, and those few episodes of Batman the Animated Series that he was in. I don't know if I could trust him. This car has definitely seen better days. Also, I forgot that Dex isn't with us. I'm not driving fast enough! And you can't prove any of that! I think I'll walk the rest of the way. All right. It's our final stand, so Flex Logan's gonna be walking in. Jogging in. With his trusty revolver. This is where we figure out. This is your last chance to save the game while in the city. Save now? I think it'd be a good time. This is our final challenge.
Your guest is here, Mr. Hughes.
Thanks, Stephen. If you don't mind, could you wait outside? I'm Richard Hughes. It is a pleasure to meet the man who handed me the election. No need to be modest, I'm serious. There's no way I could have beaten Marshal Winslow. God rest his soul. But you made the impossible happen, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I mean, had Winslow been the only person killed, attention would have definitely been cast on me. But after that fireworks display you pulled at his funeral, it's become abundantly clear these horrible crimes were perpetrated by the 3rd Street Saints. While before people criticized my Saints Row urban renewal plan, it is now being lauded. See, until you came along, I was displacing poor people. Now, I'm destroying a hotbed of gang activity. What can I say? The public is fickle. Champagne. As you get older, you quickly learn that there are only 2 types of people in this world. Race, money, gender, none of this matters. At the end of the day, you're either a winner or a loser. Now, the sad truth about our situation is that in order for me to be a winner, I have to level your neighborhood and salt the earth. Hold on for a moment. Stephen, could you come in here? Where was I? Oh yes, salting the earth. Now I suppose I could try to pay you off, but really, what's the point? You just say no. Or in your case, stand there looking intimidating and we'd be right back to where we started. So I figured I'd cut the middleman and get right to the point.
Yo, can you speed this shit up? I want to go to Freckle Bitches.
You're going to die here, son. Make no mistake about that. But if it makes it any easier on you, I'll be sure to thank you in my acceptance speech. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a party to...
Thank you all for watching this Let's Play of Saints Row. All we know is that the boat was blown up with both the Alderman and Flex Logan on it. We don't know what happens next, though. For that, we'll have to jump into Saints Row 2. Also, Dan, could you do me a favor and mute the music on this? Because I'm sure this is copyrighted. There is a small alternate cutscene at 100%. However, it doesn't really change the effect of what happened here. And honestly, we'll find out the answers to that in Saints Row 2 as well. But rest assured, Flex Logan is not dead. In fact, the same character from the first Saints Row game that you just witnessed blow up in a boat is present throughout all of the Saints Row games. This is a game that's kind of aged interestingly. When I first played it, like a long time ago, I had trouble with some of the mechanics, but this time it was significantly easier, and there were a couple of things that, like, you know, ended up being a lot easier. However, it's interesting to see, like, where a lot of, like, the mechanics originally spawned from, and, like, how things have changed over time. Like, for example, not being able to call in, vehicles anytime you wanted to. So that's been, you know, quite a thing that's happened there. Oh boy. It's been fun though. I had a lot of fun playing this. Eventually I want to get around to 2, 3, and 4. But I also want to give it a little bit of space between each one, so my channel isn't just entirely Saints Row. I understand that a lot of my audience generally enjoys a bit more of like the variety that I have to offer on my channel. So, you know, we're not going to be jumping into Saints Row 2 immediately. It will be back, just not immediately. And when politics tried to kill ska, well, you know that the ska will never die. Whew. It was, man, I like, there were a lot of, like, things that like, I didn't remember about this game, where if I had known about them, I probably wouldn't have Let's Played it. For example, some of the censorship that Dan had to do. But overall, it was fun. I had, like I said, a ton of fun playing this, so, you know, hopefully, come, who knows how long from now, 1, 2, maybe even 3 Let's Plays from now, we'll be doing, Saints Row 2. But man, it's got, like, an incredible cast, and, like, all the characters are, like, memorable and fun, and, like, all of the, like, if I could play any of the music in this game, like, you'd be able to hear how good it is. And just, like, there's so much to it as well. And, like, this game, I believe this game came out before GTA 4. So this is kind of like the first sort of, like open world shooter game on like, the 360. At least, well, just the 360, because it was on PS3. So this is what people had to work with to hold them over until like, GTA 4 came out. And over time, it would seem that, like, the developers realized that they couldn't really compete with GTA, so for Saints Row 3, they ended up going a completely different direction. 2 started to go, 2 started to go a little bit more of, like, the kind of the crazier route, but, like, it still had a lot of, like, it was still kind of, like, grounded in reality for the most part. Anyway, just thinking back to some of the stuff that we saw throughout our time here. You know, we saw Donnie kind of lamenting over the death of Lynn. We saw Luz, I believe her name was Luz, looking out over over the bridge. We saw Julian witnessing the meetup between the Alderman and Flex Logan. We saw Johnny Gat, who had confessed you know, promised to be a better man for Aisha. But we also saw Troy holding a police badge. It's safe to say that probably a lot of the Saints were bought out in some way, and the point where he was, like, drinking his sorrows away in that one scene was probably him trying to make a decision between staying with the Saints or, you know, completely blowing them off and becoming their enemy. And yeah, Benjamin King was just kind of there. And we won't see Benjamin King again until Saints Row 4, so that's, you know, that's gonna be interesting. According to chat, I guess he was an undercover cop, but I guess we would probably find that out in Saints Row 2. Oh look, My Little Pony. Nightlife, nice swing. There are a lot of music credits in this game. Like, good lord. A lot of music credits in this game. But, as always, with games like this, I generally, play through the entirety of credits, you know, to pay... It's sort of like, you know, paying tribute to the people who made the game. You know? Like, they put their heart and soul into this, and I think there may be only, like, 1 or 2 instances where I would skip over the credits. God forbid I ever Let's Play Mighty Number 9, but if I did, the credit sequence for that is 4 hours long, and I don't think I'd be able to fill that entire time with stuff to say. So, you know. It's also interesting to see, like, how much the game has, like, evolved over time, because I think Saints Row 2 was developed in the same engine as Saints Row 1, maybe like a more enhanced version of it. But I feel like Saints Row 3 was, Saints Row 3, used a completely different engine, or a modified version of the one they were using for the original Saints Rows, because it's much more polished. A lot of, oh look, beef oven. Hopefully we're getting to the end of all these songs here because, man, I am running out of things to say. And the reason for the 4-hour credits in Mighty Number 9 is because of Kickstarter backers. I like what, Yooka-Laylee did a good thing with their Kickstarter backers because, that credit sequence was nearly as long as Mighty Number 9. Maybe the Yooka-Laylee one is like a half hour, but you can fast forward through it. And, if you play Yooka-Laylee, you can see my name there. If you play Mighty Number 9, you can see my name there. Because I backed both those games. I also backed A Hat in Time, but I didn't do the survey in time, so I don't think my name shows up in that. It seems like we're getting to the end of the credits here. So let's see if there's anything coming up for this. Nope, it just boots us back to the title screen. Thank you all so much for watching this Let's Play of Saints Row, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later!